Welcome to your favorite Tennessee Titans podcast, Tennessee Titans Weekly.
Hulk,
Jacques,
Hulk.
what up, folks? Good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Hello to all of you. Welcome to the pregame AFC South Championship game, bro. Hey, it's a playoff start today, Jacques. They start on Saturday, bro. They
Yep.
start, man. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So yeah, bro. So what's good with you, Jacques?
Man, can't call it, man. Same old. Getting ready for Saturday, like you said. This is our playoff game. This is an AFC Championship game for both teams, right? So whoever wins this game is AFC South champs, and they get to go to the playoffs. And I believe the Jags might get to host a home playoff game. Yes, they do.
Yeah.
They get to host a home playoff game. So hey, it's all chips in, and I think it's the Jags playoff game too, right? Because it's winner get in, loser got to go home.
Yep. Now, if Jacksonville loses, they still have a small chance. I think Pittsburgh. There's other teams that have to lose. I think it's Pittsburgh and I want to say Baltimore. It's like two other teams. Miami. It's Miami and Pittsburgh. They would have to lose. So, hey, Jacksonville's putting their chips in on this game as well too, man.
Yeah.
So it should be an all-out brawl for real, man. So cool. So well, folks, we want to welcome you again to the show. We just got off the show literally just a few minutes ago. With the special guest that we have on our show now as well. He's been a special guest on our show in the past and vice versa. It's a great guy, man. Great guy from Jacksonville, the Jaguars as well. So we're going to bring him in. So we're going to bring in the Jaguar Podcast. We got Andrew. What's going on, bro?
What's up, guys? Happy New Year.
Yeah,
Happy
man.
New Year.
You as well,
Yeah,
man.
big game, man. We got a big game ahead of us. It's going to be fun.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, for sure. So, man, if you want to talk about your podcast and kind of give you an intro, man, and we'll get started.
Sure. Yeah, I'm Andrew from the Jaguar Podcast and have a YouTube channel called the Jaguar Podcast. And you can find me on, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and pretty much wherever you find podcasts. So got a lot of great content for you, player interviews, live reaction and watch parties, etc. And come check me out.
Cool, man. Cool. All right. Well, man, we appreciate it, man. So let's get it cracking, man. Let's get rolling, dude. Let's get rolling. So the Tennessee Titans come in. The last time we played the Jacksonville Jaguars, we did take a loss. We lost 36-22 in a game where Jacksonville, that kind of started the run for Jacksonville. They've been winning games left and right here. They've been playing hard all season. They beat teams like the Dallas Cowboys, and they're trending upward for sure. And they've made this big jump over the last 3 weeks to get in the playoff picture, man. So if the playoffs started today, they will be in. So the Titans are, I think, say 5 or 6 point underdog in this game, right?
6.
Okay. All right. So as we've talked, Jacques, you and I, about the Titans, man, as far as us winning, there is an opportunity. There's a chance. So give us reasons as to why you think the Tennessee Titans can win this game.
Okay, I'll give you 2 reasons. One, the underestimation of the Titans, right? So everybody's expecting the Titans to lose. Like that's the biggest story, that the Jags are going to walk all over the Titans. The thing is, when you have that mentality, and if you don't coach it right, you can get caught slipping, right? And if the Jags don't take this game serious and they think, well, they got Josh Dobbs, he ain't gonna do nothing. We stopped there. We semi-stopped Derrick Henry last time. We made him fumble the ball. He ain't going to do nothing. They got Traylon Burks. He ain't going to do nothing. If you take that mentality and you let the Titans continue to fight, you have a possibility of losing this game, right? So the mentality it can be different. If you don't go in there with that right mentality, you might lose this game. Or the Titans can win this game. Second reason why the Titans can win this game is they damn near have to play a perfect game, right? And by circumstance. Turnovers, okay? If the Titans can kind of replicate what the Jaguars did, right? Because the Jaguars took advantage of every turnover that they had. They were in plus territory. They damn near scored on every turnover that they had. The Titans have to replicate that. If the Titans can get turnovers on defense and you get in plus territory in the red zone, I do have confidence that the Titans can score something, right? A field goal, a touchdown, anything, right? But you have to be in that plus territory. If you say, hey, we got to march us down the field, 99 yards to win the game, that ain't going to happen. Right? So that's for me. Mentality and turnovers.
Gotcha, man. Gotcha. Facts, no paper, Jacques. That was great points, dude. Great points. So, Andrew, I'm gonna throw that question for you. I mean, I know you are a Jaguar podcaster, but if there are ways to beat Jacksonville as far as being the Tennessee Titans, what are reasons you feel that we could beat the Jacksonville Jaguars?
I second that with turnovers. I was at the Dallas game. I was in, Jacksonville in the stadium and TIA Bank Field, and we fumbled the football, second drive against the Dallas Cowboys. And man, did that change the whole tempo of that game. I think if we didn't do that and we didn't throw that, we didn't have that interception and fumble, late in the game there against the Cowboys, we would have ran away with that game. But exactly to Jacques' point, right? Turnovers, ball security has always been a problem for Travis Etienne and Trevor Lawrence. So, if they can force some turnovers, maybe get an interception, this could be a tough game for Jacksonville. So yeah, cannot underestimate the playmaking ability of the Titans, right? And their secondary, which is good. So the Jaguars have to come in and play consistently, like they've done the past 3 weeks here, and kind of keep their foot on the gas if they want to win this game.
Yeah. Great points, man. So I'm looking at it like this. I think for us to win, we sort of have to open the same book that we've had, in the 11 games that Derrick Henry has played against Jacksonville. Now, they finally did lose, and, against the Jags the last time they did play. Again, turnovers was really the main reason we lost this game, because even in running the ball, Derrick Henry did have 17 carries for 121 yards. So he still went over 100 yards, almost, well over 7 yards a carry. So that was still, a good success story in that regard, but we had turnovers. So that stops all that, right? Like your momentum goes and then we stop, right? And we had times where we pushed the ball, because even Ryan Tannehill had a pretty good game. 25 for 38 for 254 and 2 touchdowns. So he had one interception. Derrick Henry had a fumble. So those things really hurt. But I'm going to throw out some numbers. 213 and 1143 and 15 touchdowns. Those are Derrick Henry stats in 11 games. 213 carries for 1,100 yards against one team and 15 touchdowns. So I still think the bread and butter is there for us. Ball control is how we're going to win this game. We cannot get in a shootout because we're not going to win at all. We can't expect Josh Dobbs to outduel Trevor Lawrence. It's not going to happen, right? Ryan Tannehill couldn't do it this year, and we definitely know that Dobbs couldn't either. So I think more than anything, it's going to be about ball control, and we cannot turn the ball over. If we get one turnover, we're at danger level. We get two, you might as well cut the game off, man, and go ahead and just start getting prepared for the draft. We cannot turn the ball over. It's just that simple. I know we all are talking about that, but that's a big reason why we lost against the Jags was based on turnovers. 4 turnovers in one game, okay? Jacksonville's very opportunistic on defense. That's what they do. They're fast defense. You got Josh Allen out there. I don't know if Trayvon Walker's going to play, but you got guys out there, Rayshawn Jenkins, even their corners, and Campbell and Brown and Williams and Clay Brooks. Those guys all over the ball. They're going to look to swipe the ball down to try to make a fumble, but we don't. We keep the ball. We have ball control. We'll win this game, man.
I like it. So we're going to flip it, and I'm going to ask you, Andrew, how can the Jaguars win this game? Give us some key reasons of how they can win this game.
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm gonna kind of echo what Hawk said there with time of possession, dominating with time of possession, being able to run the football better. We did not run the football very well against you guys last game we played. I want to say ETN. I know he had, probably like 60 yards rushing maybe in that game. You guys were able to minimize him pretty well. So I think if we want to dominate with time of possession and mix, I think we're going to have to mix it up between the run and pass. So you're going to see ETN, if he gets going, I think we can do that. But, the Jaguars also have a lot of weapons in the passing game as well with, Evan Ingram, with Zay Jones, and then you have Christian Kirk, who's our ace wide receiver, who's really having a hell of a year. There was a lot of doubt about him coming in this season with all the money he was getting paid, but I think he's exceeded those expectations, as well as Evan Ingram, who is on a 1-year deal, who I would suspect they're going to try to bring back. But Yeah, a lot of weapons for this Jaguars passing attack. I think you're going to see some mismatches, especially with Zay Jones, throwing him into the mix. And then you have Jamal Agnew, who's kind of that X factor who can play, wide receiver and also is a threat on special teams. So, I see a lot of mixture between that run pass option. But if we can't get the running game going, that could be a problem for Jacksonville. If we have turnovers, that could be an issue as well. But hoping that we can minimize that. If we can, I think it's full steam ahead. We can run away with this game.
Got it. Great points. And Hawk, give us some points.
Yes.
So how does Jackson win this game?
Well, the last time we played Jacksonville, of course, it was here in our city in Nashville. And, at the end of the game, Trevor Lawrence was walking around doing this to everybody. Hi, y'all. Bye. See y'all later. Bye. Right? He had his cocky swag going on for sure, man, against us or whatever. So if he brings that type of swag against us, man, in Jacksonville and Duval County, we're not winning this game, man. I think that, Trevor Lawrence, as you mentioned on your podcast, Andrew, Jacksonville's got weapons, man. You got ETN. He only had 32 yards rushing against us, by the way, but that he has gotten better since then, and they have involved him in the offense. So Travis Etienne is not really a good receiver out the back. He don't catch the ball well. When he does, he makes things happen. It's about just him securing the football. He gets real loosey-goosey with the ball, but again, he's a weapon. And Evan Ingram, he had 11 catches. I think he had 2 touchdowns against us the last game. So we don't have those weapons as Jacksonville does. Jacksonville now with Trevor Lawrence, they've opened up, they have stability with Doug Peterson. They're running really good on offense. Again, I looked at they're number 8 in the league in offense. That's incredible. In Jacksonville, number 8 in the league in offense. That's unbelievable. So, for us, if Jacksonville owns the time of possession, we're not winning this game. We're going to get beat worse than, say, 6 points. We're going to probably be double figures, probably like 12 to 13 points. We got to keep Jacksonville off the field. Jacksonville's on, they're winning this ball game. Trevor Lawrence is going to be doing this again in Duval County, going to the playoffs. What a turnaround by Jacksonville, man. So that's for me. What about you, Jacques?
Great points. And for me, the trenches, right? If Jacksonville can dominate the trenches on both sides of the balls, from the offensive side to the defensive side, they'll win this game, right? So we know the Titans have a deplorable offensive line, right? And it's just made up of sticks and stones and Band-Aids and just anything that you can find. So with that being said, if the Jaguars can manipulate that, and if they can take advantage of that, which they did kind of the first time, but I think they can take advantage of it even better this time with Walker on this other side, Josh Allen on the other side going against Dennis Daly. Hey, they'll win this game. So you get pressure on a quarterback that's only been in the building, like you said, almost 2 weeks, if that, right? So if you let that happen, then it's gonna go crazy. And like you said, we'll be talking about the draft. So get ready for the draft, guys, right? So
yeah. Facts, no paper, Jacques. Mm-hmm. So speaking of, man, so Jacques, I'm gonna ask you a two-sided question.
Okay.
There's gonna be players of the game for sure for both teams. So I'm gonna ask you, who should have a big game for the Titans first? Then who should have a big game for Jacksonville? Okay.
So for the Titans, he really ain't got no choice. I'm gonna say Josh Dobbs. I'm gonna say Josh Dobbs has a big game, a decent game, right? Something that gets us to where he throws. Because he threw pretty well when he played Dallas. Just, of course, not enough plays, and the receivers didn't help him out. So for me, Josh Dobbs. For the Jaguars, I'm going the opposite. I'm going Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence controls the narrative. Trevor Lawrence controls what they do. So I feel like Trevor Lawrence is on fire. The offense is on fire. If Trevor Lawrence kind of struggles, that offense is going to struggle. That's for me. What about go ahead.
All right. So Andrew, I'm gonna throw it to you first, man. As far as that question, I'm gonna flip it though. I'm gonna ask you first, who should have a big game for the Jags, and then who should have a big game for the Titans.
Okay, I think big game for the Jags. I'm gonna have 2 people. I think it's Trevor Lawrence, and then I'm gonna say Zay Jones on this one. I think he's the kind of the sleeper there. I think they're gonna use him a lot for these mismatches. But I would say Zay and Trevor, because they both play really well at home. Okay. And then cool. then the Titans, right? That's
Yep.
Oh, wow. I'd have to go with I'm going to go with 2 in this. I know you said 1, but I'm going to go with 2. I'm going to say Dobbs and Hooper. Your tight end.
Okay.
I think Dobbs is going to have to play well, and I think Hooper is Again, another sleeper weapon that you have that can hurt you over the middle.
Yeah. Cool, man. Cool.
What about you, Hope?
So I'm gonna say, man, I'm gonna say for the Titans, Derrick Henry would be the easy choice. I really think it will be Derrick Henry. But I'm gonna flip the script on this answer, and I'm gonna surprise some folks. I'm gonna say Chig, man. I'm gonna say this guy here, Chig Okonkwo, man. I think um, he has to get the football. It's plain and simple. He's got to get the ball. Besides Traylon Burks, he's our best option. You got to get him the football. And I want to say Traylon Burks, I don't know if he's going to play or not. I'm hoping he does. Chig will be out there. He will be ready. Get the ball to 85. I'm going to say Chig on offense. Period. I think for the Jags, for it's going to be Evan Ingram. I think Evan Ingram has found his niche in Jacksonville. Hey, it'd be foolish not to sign this guy, man, after this 1-year deal. He was always good. He's always had injuries. With the Giants, he always had a hamstring injury, bro. So he's figured it out. And Trevor Lawrence looked for him a lot. Not just when he played us the last time. Since then, it's just been he goes back, he looks for him first. And then he sort of started looking at the receivers, Christian Kirk. Then he'll go down and he, go through his progressions, looks for Zay Jones and those guys. So I really think we got to be careful of Evan Ingram. Trevor Lawrence is going to do his thing. Derrick Henry is going to do his thing. Who else is going to be there? And that's why I picked Evan Ingram and also for Chig as well. The tight ends are going to play a pivotal role in this game, man. So yeah, man. So Jacques, I do want to throw one wild card question for you, man, and then we'll end this show. And I'll tell you this, Andrew, we rarely don't do I ain't gonna say score predictions. I ain't gonna say a score, but every so often we'll ask each other, can we win this game? Jacques, do you think we're gonna win this game, bro?
No, I don't. You have a shot. It's a slight shot, but I'm not as confident as kind of everybody else is. I know everybody's like, yeah, we're going to win the game. Yeah. No, I'm not. I just think we don't have enough on offense to get it going. Defensively, I think you'll play them better, right?
Yep.
But I just think offensively, you're still trying to figure it out. You got a new quarterback back out there. He's gelling with the team, but I just still don't think it's enough to say, hey, Josh Dobbs, Derrick Henry, now I say this: if Derrick Henry can go off and Josh can kind of do what he did last week, then we have a shot. But to me, in my gut, no, I don't. I don't think we can have a shot. We got a small shot, but I don't think we're gonna win this game, bro.
Yeah.
What about you,
Jacques?
It's okay, man.
Damn it.
Got to be realistic.
We have a shot. Yeah, I know we've had other games we've said that we don't, right? We have a shot. Fluky things are going to have to happen. Turnovers in particular. I don't think we're going to win this game. I just don't think we have enough weapons versus Jacksonville. It's not that I feel Jacksonville's about to be this Super Bowl team this year. They're worthy of the playoffs the way they've been playing, but I don't think we have enough to win this ball game. And I hope I'm wrong. I hope we give Jacksonville the hootie cooties right now, like we have been over the last 20 years when Jacksonville was the best in the league and they play us and lose. Fred Taylor even said not too long ago, a few weeks ago, he's like, there's only one team that I hate. I wake up even today, they hate, and it's the Tennessee Titans. He hates it. I don't care what nobody says. The Tennessee Titans are the most hated team in this division. The Colts fans hate us, and the people hate the Titans. I don't know why. Why is that? But I don't think we're gonna win this game. It's gonna be tough. So, Andrew, how do you feel about your Jags this game, man?
I think we're gonna win, but I think every Jaguars fan is gonna have their heart rate up massively watching this game. I mean, hopefully, go outside, pace around for a few minutes, breathe, whatever you got to do to relax yourself and keep your stress levels down, because I think this game will be a crazy one. If the Jaguars versus, Detroit Lions team shows up, hopefully it doesn't, but this could be an embarrassing game. I hope that's not the case, but I think we show up. I think it's going to be a good game. Hopefully we can minimize the turnovers, and if we can and dominate that time of possession, I see us running away with this game. But if we have turnovers, if we're coughing the ball up and throwing picks, this is where this game gets interesting and could be a nail biter. But I see us coming away with winning this game by a score.
Okay, Cool, man. Cool. Okay. Well, Andrew, we want to say thank you for joining our show, and everything, man. We do appreciate it, man. Thank you as well. I don't if you have an outro or anything you'd like to say, man, before we end the show.
No, I just want to thank you guys again for having me on. It's always fun talking football with you. You guys have a great show, and if you guys want to check me out again, for your listeners, I have a YouTube channel called the Jaguar Podcast, and I'm on Apple Podcasts and pretty much wherever you find podcasts. So check it out, and thank you guys again.
Absolutely, man.
Absolutely.
We'll make sure to put all that information in the description as well, man. Y'all check it out for sure, man. So, well, ladies and gentlemen, y'all, that ends our show. We hope that you all have had a great week getting ready for this game tomorrow, man. As always, you can check us out on Instagram at Tennessee Titans Weekly, on Twitter at Titans Weekly 24/7, as well as on TikTok at Tennessee Titans Weekly. Check us out. We're there, man.
And when you do check us out, and when you do check out Andrew's show, please subscribe, like, and cut the notification bells on, because it's going to let you know when he posts content, and it's also going to let you know when we post our content. And again, guys, tighten up. I know Jags, y'all going to do y'all thing. Hey, this is going to be an interesting outing on Saturday. But like you said, Andrew, just everybody calm down, because the Titans fan going to be the same way. But it's gonna be fun, guys. This takes us back to the glory days, so it's gonna be awesome.
Yep, and it's a prime time game too, a late game, so that's gonna be the only game I can't wait. So hopefully, instead of us hearing Duval at the end of the game, we're hearing Davidson. That's our county in Nashville, by the way. But okay, so we good. All right, y'all. Well, hey, have a great rest of your day. Let's get it on, man. Hey, and as we always say, Jacques, facts,
no paper.